Hello, good morning from the longest lockdown in Europe. Haven't done a why in a day video since I had my baby, who is now nearly 7 months old. Yeah, I'm just about to make a breakfast that I actually make for myself, but I share with him, so I'm going to show you how I do that. But first things first, I have literally the most exciting sponsor that I've gotten in a while. Like I just got so excited about this. Why, you ask? Because it's coffee, new Mammy elixir. Not just any coffee though. Ground coffee is certified organic. It's from small holders around the world. They do sell ground or whole bean coffee as well, but it comes in compostable pods that are compatible with Nespresso machines. The main reason I never bought an espresso machine, like Thomas will tell you, like every time we ever walked by the shop, I was always very attracted to the idea of having like a coffee machine and making nice coffees at home and stuff, but 30 billion pods go to landfill every year from machines like that with plastic and aluminium pods. And this coffee is absolutely gorgeous, but yeah, we have a composter out the back, but they break down really fast if you just, you know, throw them away. Ground Coffee offer a subscription service as well, which is very letterbox friendly, and they've given me a discount for you for 25% off a 3-month subscription. A coffee subscription, if you're as into coffee as myself and Thomas are, it's code Melanie25 for 25% off. When you subscribe, you get a really cute repurposable refillable pink tin. It's very easy to set up and cancel, but yeah, they send some of the coffee that we can use in our French press, right? But this is why I'm so giddy over this. Grind sent us a little coffee machine. Look at her. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. One of the things that has gotten Thomas and I through lockdown is the excitement over our morning cup of joe, as we call her.
Yeah, cup of joe.
I'm gonna make a cup now. I'm gonna show you how I do breakfast. Another thing that kind of ties in with sustainability and things we're trying to do is the milk and cream options that we stock up on. Want some cup of joe?
Yeah.
Frothy coffee at home. They also sent us out a milk frother, and it only takes a couple of minutes, but you know, there's no cafes open, and takeaway coffees are quite expensive, so
especially when you get one every day.
Yeah, so our morning coffee routine has become quite a big thing in this house. As I make breakfast, I'm gonna also snack on, these are Deliciously Ella chocolate dipped almonds. I got these for the first time yesterday and they're so unreal. Like I think they're like roasted, and then they also have chocolate on top. Need a bit of chocolate with coffee. But yeah, on the milks, so what I have in this is the Oatly Barista, and loads of you recommended this to me on Instagram, saying that it froths really well, which it does. Also the Oatly cream, soy cream. I haven't tried this in coffee yet, I've just been having this with strawberries. Essentially, I had a little bit of a moment a few weeks back. The apathy I have long felt regarding dairy production was lay out before me, and I've gone through a lot of, I don't know, feelings in my head. Like, I love cream in coffee. I love cow cream. I love butter, real Kerrygold butter. Adore it. I've always bought dairy-free milk. Like, lactose tends to make me get spots, like break out and stuff, if I consume large quantities of high lactose dairy, like milk or milk powders, anything like that. So I've always been a dairy-free milk kind of gal anyway, and I prefer the taste of it anyway. I just made a bit of a mental connection after seeing this video of a cow chasing after her calf. The calf was being taken away so she could be kept for dairy production, and I don't know, I just had this image in my head of me having my son and then someone stealing him so that I could be hooked up to a machine to continue to make milk for people who are not my child. We didn't really buy all that much dairy anyway, but we've just had this new rule where we just buy alternatives in our food shopping. Like, if I'm in someone's house and they make me something with cheese in it, or if we're in a restaurant, like, I'm not going to be really strict on it. Like, I'm an eating disorder survivor. I don't like having hard, strict rules on things, like never again. I've had to play around with food a few times just for digestive issues and stuff, but I just don't like having black and white rules with food. So yeah, our coffees have, wow, no cow, and going dairy free is a really great sustainability step as well, and some really good quality coffee with the right alternative. Mwah. All of the finger chef kiss, all of them. We typically have 1 cup of coffee a day. Thomas can get anxious if he has more than 1 cup of coffee a day.
Yeah, I need like considerable exercise to burn it off, otherwise I end up 4 o'clock just like...
Grind do decaf as well though, so Thomas wrote a big D on the side of this one.
Yeah, so I can have decaf espressos.
And yeah, we have no idea when things are getting back to normal here. I heard talk of restaurants maybe opening in like July.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Grind, for this amazing machine and the ability to have nice little coffee treats at home. It's quicker than a French press, less cleanup. Big fan. I was on a pancake buzz for weeks and weeks and weeks, but recently I've been having this because it's just handy. I can share it with my son. So what I do is I get 5 heaped tablespoons of Ready Brek, which is just basically porridge. I think it has, yeah, it's oats with added vitamins and stuff. I add a spoon of Whole Earth Smooth peanut butter and a very ripe banana. That's important, it has to be ripe because I don't add in any other sweetness to it. And then on my part, I add chopped strawberries. These are new season from Ireland. Finally, berries that aren't imported. I never ever used to think much about that, but like even, I suppose eating bananas isn't really sustainable. So like any food that we eat that's not been grown in Ireland, like that transport is part of our carbon footprint. Like there's just, obviously like none of us are perfect, but I am trying to take steps toward being better. Oh yeah, and then I don't put water in here. I usually do a dairy-free milk in here as well. So I'll microwave this for a couple of minutes and then I blend them all like I'm making a smoothie. Thomas is very kindly keeping the child from making squealy baby noises in the background. Otherwise you wouldn't hear a word I'm saying.
Yeah, he's just fascinated with everything. Find the easiest way to keep him quiet for filming is to just show him everything.
I was going to give Thomas a lion this morning and I was like, well, no, I have to film a video and it's very hard to juggle being mammy and even filming something as basic as a what I eat in a day vlog. I give baby peanut butter about 3 times a week now, just through this breakfast, because they found early exposure to certain allergens can reduce the risk of them developing an allergy later in life. And like Thomas and I are big peanut butter people. There's always going to be peanuts in the house. I need him to not be reacting to one of my favorites.
Where's Daddy gone?
And yeah, I just won't give him the strawberry bits. Stick some of these in for myself. I'll eat off this baby spoon as well, so like if he sees me eating it, he's more likely to want some too, I find. I'm just making myself look a bit more presentable. I just wanted to say on water, because I always forget to talk about this and the importance of this in my food diary videos, but I would drink on average like probably more than 1 of these a day. And in the morning I tend to, like, I'll have my vitamin C drink somewhere in the breakfast routine, and with that I'll knock back my supplements. So I take like a probiotic, I take vitamin D spray, what else do I take? Hair regrowth vitamin supplement thing, it's called Viviscal. It's been helping my hair regrowth quite a lot actually. This is the progress so far in just like 3 months, because after birth you have like this hair loss situation. But yeah, I'll have that, I'll have my coffee, and they, you know, they count as liquids. I don't know if coffee does. Somewhere in the middle of the day I usually fill up one of these and I just kind of chug at that for the rest of the day. And then at night time Thomas and I will go through one of these during the night as well, because I'm still waking up quite a bit to breastfeed. Water intake, calorie intake are both a bit higher because I'm breastfeeding still. Yeah, I love watching these when people actually remember to include their drinks as well. I'm going to stick on my Wild deodorant. This is another kind of like sustainable subscription based swap. It's a natural deodorant and it's so good. I've worked with this company as well. When you think about refillable packaging, it just, I don't know, it makes you think like why we ever moved away from that as a species. We're so stupid. So yeah, it's time to get a bit of a walk. At the moment I'm so busy with work that I haven't even been having time for my like little home workout routines. I don't think I've done one in nearly 3 weeks, so I've only really been walking. I did say this on Instagram as well at some point, but I've noticed a bit of weight gain. Just a wee little bit. My jeans and that are a little bit tighter. Editing Melanie jumping in from after this video is filmed. Don't mind this, I think I just have a bad pinched nerve or something, but it's just so that I don't jerk my head around and make it worse. So ignoring that and my luminous vitamin C covered face, I decided to weigh myself because I had said that in the video and I realized it's been such a long time since I weighed myself. I wanted to add this in to make an edit. Haven't actually gained weight. I've lost weight, but I've gained fat. So our scales does the, you know, muscle, fat, weight, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I am literally living proof that weight does not matter. And what people tend to notice is probably just the distribution of weight. And I think that's why probably, yeah, people can get so frustrated with scales because they're stupid. I weigh less now than before I got pregnant. However, my clothes all fit completely differently. With gyms closed and a baby and stuff, I've lost a lot of the muscle I had gained. Yeah, I've packed on a healthy dose of fat there. I thought it was important to say this, especially in case I have viewers looking at me thinking, you look the same, bitch. I know from messages from you that a lot of you have experienced the same, and I'm here to let you know that it's okay. We've all just come out of a really wild, awful, unprecedented period of time, and a little bit of weight gain from comfort eating, it's not the end of the world. Even if you had a substantial weight gain, I don't believe in diets. I've shared that before. I know from experience that they don't work, and anytime I have made health strides, it's been when I'm not focused on the look of my body. If I have been focused on the look of my body as well, it's been like to build muscle, to get bigger, to eat more. Like, I grew up in that era when people used to say things like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Stop fucking lying. See you, I'm looking at you right now in the eyes. If you haven't been super on top of your health, your fitness during lockdown, during the past 12, 13 months, however long it's been, it feels like it's been 84 years. Don't be stressing over it. It's not gonna undo it. It's not gonna make anything better. My approach is and always has been to take one meal at a time, one day at a time. You know, we've been having a lot of takeaways, you know, just fast food, Chinese, takeout, that kind of thing. Greasy food doesn't make me feel the best. Momentarily fills a void, and then afterwards I just feel sluggish, you know. Actually, that's one thing I really have to do, is a whole update on my IBS situation, because IBS I have not had since I got pregnant. So thumbs up the video if you want to see a video all about that, or like leave a comment down below. Anyway, yeah, like as always, these videos, they're not like saying you should eat this way. I'm simply trying to show something that isn't these acai bowls with a million seeds and fruits dribbled over the top and then a freshly plucked salad for the rest of the meals. I know there's a lot of that on YouTube, and I know that it gives this pressure, and it's just this kind of arm of lifestyle content that like is, I suppose, aspirational for a lot of people, but for people like me with a background of disordered eating and that kind of a thing, it's not good for me. So I just like to share what intuitive eating looks like for me. I feel healthy. I feel like I have a balanced approach. I always go with how I'm feeling. Like if I notice that there's some health issue, I will tailor my lifestyle around that for a specific time until things are better and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go and fill up my big head-sized water bottle and get chugging. So we're back from our walk, and I made Dad an espresso in. How old is this espresso cup, Thomas?
I don't know, how old is it this day? 100 years old. Oh, 100 years old. That was my dad's auntie's.
Ancient, and it's so cute. Well, what's your verdict of the coffee, Dad?
Lovely.
Dad's a big coffee drinker. Now, I wouldn't be into espresso, but the machine...
I'm just waiting for my second one.
Machine does espresso. Do you want some toast or something? Oh, I'll get you some snacks. I'm having a quick snack of jam toast. Now, I've burned my toast, but I like really overdone toast. And Bomb My Mam strawberry jam. This is my favourite jam. I'm also having a pink lady apple, the only apples I'll eat. And yeah, so well, Thomas accidentally used the Kerrygold butter, which is not his, it's the family butter.
Don't tell! I'm an accident!
I'm using Flora plant-based, rich and creamy alternative. It definitely isn't Kerrygold, but it's salted, so it's when you mask it with jam or something, you can't tell as much. This one's gone a bit smushed up. Oh, that was a cute noise. So yeah, just gonna go and have my jam. It's definitely not even it's not nearly lunchtime. It's kind of like the second breakfast, I suppose. What we call it? Is it 11sies? It's half 12sies. For lunch, I'm just gonna have scrambled eggs on toast with like some vegetable soup that we have there. And these eggs look so gross because they're from Thomas's granny's hens, so they're completely fresh and they taste amazing. They're so much nicer than the ones in the shop. So I take 2 of these and scramble them. So we've had lunch, and seeing as we don't have much on the agenda today, we're going to a local farm called Granny Rosie's farm. Just gonna layer up and throw on a jumper, but a little birdie told me they have local strawberries. The little birdie was their Instagram page. They have cute animals and stuff, and our baby is kind of at that age where he's starting to notice animals, like he's noticing the dogs and he's noticing the cats back in my dad's. So it'll be a nice little outing. Thomas found out about these guys on Instagram. Yeah! Farm day. Yeah. There's loads of families here with their little kids, and it's just making me so excited for when he's like an actual child and he has a whole personality and he's wearing his little dinosaur clothes.
Spiky bit in his head.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong again. I don't know. Because these are different to Granny's chickens. Like Granny's chickens, they're all just the
same.
Brand.
Oh, more turnips. There's great stuff here for soup actually. Fresh spinach. Show them the little treat I got you, mister. These fresh strawberries are so sweet.
It's a lovely red velvet cupcake. Because when I was studying in Spain, one of the few things that would give me joy was when the canteen had red velvet cake on a Friday.
Yeah, that was Thomas's thing. Got some lovely Clinton's crisps. These are local, aren't they? This is a local brand. So I've changed into my pajamas because as I was feeding my son, I managed to get mushed up chicken and vegetable blend all over me. Seeing as this is a food vlog, I should let you know that I ate a few spoons of his baby food. I don't know, I just find that trick works. Like if he sees me being all enthusiastic eating his food, then he gets way more excited to try it. But I also, at some stage in the past like 2 hours, polished off these sea salt and vinegar crisps. Very, very nice. Clinton's, 2 thumbs ups. I never used to like this flavour in general, like of Pringles or any kind of crisps, but recently I've been craving them a lot. Thomas and myself are going to make an early dinner and cozy up in here. This is our other room up in the attic where we have alone time, watch things, cuddle, you know. Follow me on Instagram, you probably know that we eat this, I'd say like 2-3 times a week. It's the Happy Pear pesto. This is insane. Like every time I have this I feel like I'm eating out because it's that nice. It's mostly just olive oil and sun-dried tomatoes and basil. We should learn how to make this, but I know I wouldn't be able to make it as nice. We just buy it so much. Some garlic in there, some almonds.
What else is on the label?
Cayenne pepper, balsamic vinegar. So yeah, for one dinner for 2 people, we'd usually have like half of a tub of this, and we're gonna have it with Bayona spelt tagliatelle. We've not had this pasta before. We just try different pastas all the time. Gluten issues with my stomach are still completely gone. It might not be the pregnancy though, because I gave up alcohol as well, and like, I don't know, I did the nutritional therapy. I've been not stressed at all. Like it could be a number of factors. Also gonna have some tofu. I know I'm gonna get chipped for all this plastic, Thomas. Like our veg is in plastic as well. There's so many things you can't get.
Did
to be fair,
that aren't in plastic.
today was the first time that we went up to Granny Rosie's farm, and obviously all that is fresh fruit and veg straight from source, so we'll be able to go up there from now on and get a lot of our veg and skip the plastic wrap.
Because yeah, like I feel like when you go to the supermarket, and that is like the convenient place to go. Like there are other places in our town that sells certain things in like cardboard boxes and stuff, but you know, when you have a baby and stuff, you want to go one day a week, do all your shopping, get everything in one go. We've gone to a refill store a few times locally, but obviously they don't have everything that we would get in our food shop, and so I just kind of wish that the likes of Super Value, Tesco and calling you out, like that you had more options for refill packaging and stuff. Because like these veg, they could just put them in big, like this is purple sprouting broccoli, and like you can't just go up to a thing and get that.
Yeah, it definitely depends on where you live, but I think with that farm kind of providing lots of fresh fruit and veg, and then the Greener Grocer, which was the other place, providing a lot of the refill things in terms of toiletries and grains.
I showed that shop, that refill shop, in one of my Project Reset videos. If you guys are interested in like refill package shopping,
we'll be able to make like
this up.
Positive progress on the plastic.
That's it. I just feel like such a dickhead when I just have so much. Like, you know, you want to support local and get local strawberries, but then you're getting plastic. It's like, so I slightly burned the tofu, but I don't mind when it's a little bit overcooked because it kind of tastes sausagey, like the texture is kind of sausagey. I have like 100 grams of, well, 100 grams dry of pasta with pesto, some leaves. Oh wait, me broccoli. Now, done. There we go. Steaming. We are dying. The baby took so long to fall asleep. Oh my god. It's way past his bedtime. It's 7:20.
Past my bedtime.
Now we're absolutely exhausted, but we're still a little bit peckish. So we're going to share our dessert. We have a vegan Magnum. That's the almond one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're so nice. Like, they don't taste like they're not regular ice cream. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're lovely.
This has become a new little lockdown routine as well, like coming in here, watching a show, or like an old movie that we've seen a million times. Like, I've seen Sex and the City all the way through 11 times. I've seen it all the way through once. I already made Thomas watch it with
now
me.
I get to watch it again.
You're loving it. Don't even lie.
I like it.
You're being like my dad. My dad watched this with me. And then I remember the following year I was like, Dad, let's watch Sex and the City. And he was like, okay. I was like, you pulled my leg.
No, because you know me, I'm not one for rewatching things.
I think it's an anxiety thing.
I'm not really a rewatching type person, and Melanie loves rewatching.
I get so much comfort from it. Like, I asked recently on Instagram if a lot of you do it as well, and so many of you do, and you were sharing like what you comfort watch, and it's mostly like 90s stuff. Yeah. With my audience anyway. My happy bubble is tasty treats, nice food, and stuff that I've seen a million times. Like, I know word for word almost this show. I know every character that comes into it.
Yeah, you were like,
I feel like I know the girls.
To like really obscure backing tracks from one of the episodes that's in no other episode. It's just this random backing track, and you were just like.
Our routine has involved just coming into this spare room and watching something and having treats. Like, we just finished off our Easter eggs there recently. One of the Easter eggs was given to our baby by someone. And we ate it. That's what I ate today. Yeah. This series has kind of gone missing on this channel, but let me know if you'd like them to take a little bit of a return.
Yeah, tune in next week for a PMS party.
Remember PMS party? Oh my god, I haven't had PMS in so long because I don't have a period anymore. I don't know when my period is going to come back after having him.
Over a year anyway. Year and 3 months.
It's been good. I've been stable as hell, haven't I?
Yeah.
Can I just eat my half and then you're the bottom?
That's the usual deal.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, and thanks to Grind for sponsoring. Such a cool sponsorship, like, lads.
Thank you.
That machine just made my life. I'm already excited to go to sleep so I can wake up and have another coffee.
Yeah. I had an espresso. I never get to have espresso at home. I love espresso. And now I can have the most delicious espresso every day.
Good night from us and our baby's head.